Hey, bourbon brothers and sisters, Angry Mac back today, hopefully with some interesting information, some a different topic that I don't know if anybody's talking about it, but I think we're all well aware of it. Now, you may think that your drink comes from one mash bill, one house, one warehouse, one master distiller's creations, that everything is solo. I have to tell you, it's not. Now, I spoke last week about the preservation line and Marcy Palatella. Marcy started off back in the 80s and 90s. She had her own thing going on and she was bringing things over to Europe, and she started the micro blending back then. And preservation continues to do it now. It's when I was telling you they were taking 1 to 5 barrels and blending them up with things from all over the place. It'd be different states, different years, different distillers. Everything was different. They were blending them together for these small batches. Nothing's going to be identical for us. So micro blending, let's get into it. Now, we look here, what do we have in common? Preservation, proof and wood, Bardstown, and barrel. The one everyone knows is barrel. They blend. They're master blenders, but they're also micro blending. Bardstown, micro blending, I believe it's the Fusion series, not this particular weeded right here, I don't think. Proof and wood, preservation. These are all micro blends. They're taking small barrels from all over the place. And instances also very transparent of where they're coming from, which is fantastic for the purchaser, for the person who's buying it, for the consumer. We like to know where it's coming from. Does it really make a difference to me most of the time? Not really. I like to know how good it tastes. So we have all of these people coming in and now micro blending. Some of the big ones that you may know right now, Dark Arts. Macaulay Minton referred to himself as a master alchemist. Not only is he a master alchemist, he told me he cleans the bathroom, he's got some great hats, he searches the world for barrels and finishes, but the man is a genius, and part of his strategy is finding these small micro batches and getting them out to you. And he's doing a killer of a job because they're fantastic. Some of the other ones you may know, Stranahan's, Old Raleigh, I said Dark Arts, Preservation, Lost Lantern. These are all micro blends, Proof and Wood, all bringing these great creations to you. So we're going back to Macaulay Minton. He's the master alchemist, going out and finding these great things, bringing them to you. But he didn't start it. As I said, Marcy Palatella started it back in the 80s and 90s, I believe, and it was based on she didn't have enough barrels, so they were trying to figure out things that would really taste good to the European market, if that is the actual story. And I said it before, preservation, they're sitting on some great old barrels. I mean, and that's the mystery about what's going on, about what she's sitting on, but then you know what goes on the barrels. Now, they go and they find these barrels, these great flavors, and they blend them. So we have somebody in a lab coat, the goggles, the mask, everything. Like, I guess it's this version of, what's his name? Walter White. So we have Walter White creating these incredible blends, trying to figure out what goes with each other. What distillery matches with what distillery? What mash bill matches with what mash bill? What yearage? What oakage? What kelvinage? We're all trying to figure it out, these fantastic offerings to you. Do they all work? No. You could take a Russell's 15 and you could take a, what was it, the Legacy this year? Combine them, it could be awful. They may not complement each other and fight each other on flavor, so you never really get a full balanced flavoring. So you have somebody with a spreadsheet on a computer, clickety-clack, putting in things in exact numbers, exact measurements. There's no more fooling around when doing these micro blends because they want to be able to recreate them the best they can, and they want to keep it on a ledger. What is going on that's going in your glass? I know the big thing was grain to glass, and it's still huge. I'm a big supporter of the craft distillers. Everybody knows that. Grain to glass. Is it now lab to glass? I happen to think it's a little bit of both. Grain to glass, lab to glass. As long as it's good, as long as it's damn delicious, I personally don't care where it comes from or how it gets to me. Personally, I'd like to see the distribution a little bit better on all these things, but that's a whole nother video. So we have these scientists, we have these lab rats. So now are we looking at who's the most important person and where is the trend going to take us? Is it taking us from master distiller or master scientist, master blender? Who is the most important person now? I guess it depends on the particular distillery, the craft, the section of the distillery, because they all want to put out a product that's going to be great to you because they do want to make money. Let's face it. This is the basic economics, is they're looking for something new. So is this the next new thing? No, it's been around for a while, but is it becoming bigger and bigger and bigger? Is it going to hurt the industry? No. Is it going to create more viable offerings for you and I? Yes. Now, we look at it and we look at something like a small batch versus the microblend. It's consistency versus creation. Small batch, tremendous amount of barrels, 2 to 5 barrels. We're looking at a very similar house profile. Like we know we get with wild turkey, the house profile is very similar. You know, that turkey taste or the bean taste, very house specific. Whereas we go to microblends, very designer specific, very specific to the person blending it, to the people trying it, to the samplers, to their palates, from their palate to your taste buds, your palate, hoping it's going to sell. And then there's another thing often overlooked. When you look at these legacies and these big distillers, they're looking for overall great mass production and a decision based on monetary values and examples. And of course, they both want to make money. But let's face it, the microblenders, it's a little bit more of a creative decision. They're willing to take more of a risk and be more creative than the big guys. Again, another reason why I am a fan of the craft. And in this case, Bardstown is a bit crafty when they're doing these micro blends. You know, yes, they have a wide array of offerings. They're all absolutely fantastic. So are we going, once again, from a pure distillation process to a blending process? No, I don't think there's anything ever is going to take away from the pure distillation process. And once again, preservation is a perfect example. You know, they have the nice pot stilled stuff. It's fantastic. That's the distillation process. Are they using some of that and other things? Who knows? I would say yes. So we're looking at now, is it maintenance of keeping the same product consistent, or is it experimentation trying to bring you the new best thing? I'll tell you what, I'm always willing to try the new best thing, and I'll figure out if I like it or not. I've tried enough bad whiskey, and I can tell you if it's good or bad. Oh, while you're at it, please like and subscribe. I always forget to say it at the beginning. Like, subscribe. Let's get me to 200, and then we'll move on from there. I'm like 185 right now. So then we're looking at some other things. Now, is it crafted for you? Yes, it's absolutely crafted for you. Is it crafted from grain to glass? No. Are these companies telling us that? Yes, because in a way it is grain to glass, even though that may not be all of their grain, but it may not be all in the same location. You could have these things from Kentucky, from Tennessee, from Indiana, from New York, and everything is going to work out great. Now, the bottom line, drink what you like. Drink it how you like it. Drink it whenever cup you like to drink it in. But find somebody you love and drink it with them. Give that person a hug. Next time you're taking a drink, think about it. Is it a microblend? Is it a pure blend? Is it distilled? Or don't think about it at all. But you know what? Enjoy your glass. What am I going to enjoy right now? I'm going to go with the Bardstown Wheated, because I haven't had that in quite a bit. Let's go for a little memory how this was. If I recall, this was a really good pour. Oh, the smell is so good. I love the wheated. I love the way that smells. I love the doughiness. Cheers, everybody. Again, micro blending. Is it the flavor from the lab or is it the flavor from the grains? This is absolutely fantastic. Find the people you love. Give them a hug. Tomorrow's no guaranteed. Like, subscribe. Help Angry Mac grow, everybody. Cheers.